Hi, my name is Ruchika Varanasi, and this is my symposium presentation. I'm from California, and my mentor's name is Daira. I chose this topic because I'm interested in both economics and entertainment and find the intersection between them to be fascinating. For a little more information, my topic is about how Super Bowl and Coachella tend to overinflate their numbers in the media compared to reality. And for a little bit more information about the Super Bowl, think football, think America, think nachos. It's a huge deal for both corporations and consumers alike, with corporations spending millions of dollars on 30-second advertisements just to try to get their name out there. As for Coachella, think music, think industry, think influencers, think Ariana Grande and The Weeknd. That's right, they perform there. Coachella is a huge deal for people who want to see multiple artists without spending money on just one concert ticket. They get to see multiple artists. Super Bowl is also more than just about the game. It's about the commercials. It's about the halftime show. Thank you, Kendrick Lamar, for that. And as for Coachella, so many new and old artists are getting so much more publicity and awareness, like Lana Del Rey, Tyla, and Sabrina Carpenter, and they're gaining so much more Instagram followers because of it. Now, with all of this money that's coming in, like hotels, tourism, airplane tickets, everything, that generates a lot of economic activity. And according to the Louisiana Economic Development in 2025, they estimated around 1.25 billion in economic activity and around 115,000 attendees. And as for US Chamber of Commerce, they projected around 125,000 attendees and about 500 million in economic activity. Now, these numbers are really big numbers. And however, in a 2001 study, Victor Matheson and Robert Band stated that the numbers that the NFL projects, the actual numbers, are only about one-fourth of what the NFL projects for them. And these two organizations particularly state that they are making more than what Victor Bade and Matheson said. They said that they would only be able to make around 300 million since other costs significantly consume their profits, like cleaning up and refurbishing the stadiums. In addition, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and Louisiana Economic Development partner with the NFL to come up with their numbers, which could indicate bias because they have the ability to influence the numbers in favor of them. As for Coachella, Coachella's numbers have stayed pretty constant throughout. Their ticket revenue was estimated to be around 100 million and estimated 250,000 visitors, and this number has stayed pretty constant throughout. Because if you look at past data, the numbers have increased over time at a pretty constant rate, which shows good linear progress. However, there are discrepancies between Hammerhead Global, NBC Palm Springs, and MatchFi, ranging from about 36 million to about 700 million. And this reason for this is because the sources could be biased, since they may partner with Coachella directly to come up with these numbers, like they did for the Super Bowl. In addition, the data they have access to, like the performers, the state of the local economy, the inflation rates, all of this can affect the overall profit numbers. And so, for that reason, we're not exactly sure what the real profit for that year was, but we can make some judgment calls based on these articles. Now, my suggestion to all of you is if you're interested in this topic, do your own research about it as well. It's very interesting to learn about the hospitality rates, and there's so much more to learn about it, and I would highly suggest you do your own research as well. Thank you so much for listening to my symposium presentation, and I hope you learned something today. Thank you.